conversation. Silver and black talk got the whole nation waiting. Weekdays live and you know how we go. This the Lunatic Raider show. Tap in, we stay mobbing. Update the squad, break the news when it drops. Rumors, headlines, yeah, we covered a lot. 3 p.m. West, 6 p.m. East, we on go. This the Lunatic Raider show. Raider Nation, let's roll. Pull up on the stream, yeah, the nation in the room. Silver and black on my back like a full moon. Breaking news hit, we don't wait, we react. I'm the voice of the nation, put the truth on the map. From the locker room leaks to the rumors in the wind. If it's Raiders allegiance, then you know it's locked in. Monday through Friday, yeah, we cracking it live. Raider fans worldwide, all tapping in the vibe. Top your cars, Lunatic, got the city on tilt. Al Davis torch lit like a legacy built. Ain't no sugar coat, we keep it raw, keep it real. Silver helmets, black shields, that's the code, that's the feel. Hit the live stream, nation slide with the quickness. Every rival talk loud till they end up on the hit list. Rumor on the line, yeah, we break it with precision. Them cut stats up, every show's a new vision. Letters against the platform, the truth fits. We don't do soft takes, we deliver the real hits. From the draft to the field, every play, every quote, we the pulse of the nation. Every hater gets smoked. 3 o'clock west, 6 o'clock on the east. When Lunatic Raiders speak, conversation increase. Put respect on the shield, this the nation's heartbeat. Silver and black on the track with that West Coast heat. Raider Nation, stand tall, stay ready, stay bold. Catch us weekdays live, let the story unfold. From Vegas to the globe, let the whole world know you tuned in to the Lunatic Raider show. And we mobbing. Lunatic Raider, yeah, we run the conversation. Silver and black talk got the whole nation waiting. Weekdays live and you know how we go. This the Lunatic Raider show. Tap in, we stay mobbing. Update the squad, break the news when it drops. Rumors, headlines, yeah, we covered a lot. 3 p.m. West, 6 p.m. East, we on go. This the Lunatic Raider show. Raider Nation, let's roll. Pull up on the stream, yeah, the nation in the room. Silver and black on my back like a full moon. Breaking news hit, we don't wait, we react. I'm the voice of the nation, put the truth on the map. From the locker room leaks to the rumors in the wind. If it's Raiders allegiance, then you know it's locked in. Monday through Friday, yeah, we cracking it live. Raider fans worldwide, all tapping in the vibe. Top your cars, Lunatic, got the city on tilt. Al Davis torch lit like a legacy built. Ain't no sugar coat, we keep it raw, keep it real. Silver helmets, black shields, that's the code, that's the feel. Hit the live stream, nation slide with the quickness. Every rival talk loud till they end up on the hit list. Rumor on the line, yeah, we break it with precision. Them cut stats up, every show's a new vision. Letters against the platform, the truth fits. We don't do soft takes, we deliver the real hits. From the draft to the field, every play, every quote, we the pulse of the nation. Every hater gets smoked. 3 o'clock west, 6 o'clock on the east. When Lunatic Raiders speak, conversation increase. Put respect on the shield, this the nation's heartbeat. Silver and black on the track with that West Coast heat. Raider Nation, stand tall, stay ready, stay bold. Catch us weekdays live, let the story unfold. From Vegas to the globe, let the whole world know you tuned in to the Lunatic Raider show. And we mobbing. Lunatic Raider, yeah, we run the conversation. Silver and black talk got the whole nation waiting. Weekdays live and you know how we go. This the Lunatic Raider show. Tap in, we stay mobbing. Update the squad, break the news when it drops. Rumors, headlines, yeah, we covered a lot. 3 p.m. West, 6 p.m. East, we on go. This the Lunatic Raider show. Raider Nation, let's roll. Pull up on the stream, yeah, the nation in the room. Silver and black on my back like a full moon. Breaking news hit, we don't wait, we react. I'm the voice of the nation, put the truth on the map. From the locker room leaks to the rumors in the wind. If it's Raiders allegiance, then you know it's locked in. Monday through Friday, yeah, we cracking it live. Raider fans worldwide, all tapping in the vibe. Top your cars, Lunatic, got the city on tilt. Al Davis torch lit like a legacy built. Ain't no sugar coat, we keep it raw, keep it real. Silver helmets, black shields, that's the code, that's the feel. Hit the live stream, nation slide with the quickness. Every rival talk loud till they end up on the hit list. Rumor on the line, yeah, we break it with precision. Them cut stats up, every show's a new vision. Letters against the platform, the truth fits. We don't do soft takes, we deliver the real hits. From the draft to the field, every play, every quote, we the pulse of the nation. Every hater gets smoked. 3 o'clock west, 6 o'clock on the east. When Lunatik Raiders speak, conversation increase. Put respect on the shield, this the nation's heartbeat. Silver and black on the track with that West Coast heat. Raider Nation stand tall, stay ready, stay bold. Catch us weekdays live, let the story unfold. From Vegas to the globe, let the whole world know you tuned in to the Lunatik Raiders show. And we mobbing.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome.
They're here.
Rise, my nation. Gather around and prepare. Our pride will be restored. Our shadow will fall with wicked damnation. Rise, my nation. Rise. This is your nation. This is our nation. This is the Raider Nation. Can you dig it?
What it is, Raider Nation, what it is, man. Welcome to another episode of the Lunatik Raiders show right here on Raiders Allegiance, man. We got a good show for you. Raiders made a couple more moves on the coaching staff. We're going to talk about that, as well as it has been reported that Mike Evans, wide receiver of Tampa Bay, is coming back for another year. He is a free agent, not under contract, is looking to test the free agent market. If you were the Raiders, would you get him? 11 straight years, 1,000 yards plus. This past season, unfortunately, he did not only played 8 games due to a collarbone and a hamstring, but he's returning for 2026. Would that be a nice addition to put that with Mendoza if Mendoza is the number 1 overall selected, man? Shout out to the world's most dangerous chat. We are in the building. We're going to talk about it. We're going to be about it. And that's what we do here with the nation, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Thank y'all for pulling up. Let me fix this damn microphone real quick. Let's get it, baby. Shout out to S.A. Big Dog in the building, man. You already know, man. We started off on a good foot, and how we do that like this.
Ready for this? We outside. This is my inside voice. Raiders!
And it's just like that.
And it's just like that. Yes, indeed, man. Salute to you. Appreciate you for being here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got Robert Pena in the building, and he's coming right behind, man. We
Ready
already
for this?
know.
We outside. This is my inside voice. Raiders!
And it's just like that.
Yes, indeed. Just like that. My guy, Sacktown Raider Mike, man, good to see that, man, that you're doing better, man. That's next thing you know, man, you're going to be out there chasing down them hookers. Now, let me quit, man. Salute to you. Thank you for pulling up, man. I appreciate it. You already know, man, he's dropping them Raiders on your helmet.
Ready for this? We outside. This is my inside voice. Raiders!
And it's just like that.
Yes, sir. Showcase Rue in the building, man. Salute to you. Hope all
Ready
is
for
well.
this? We outside. This is my inside voice. Raiders!
And it's just like that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Who else we got up in here? John Leon in the building, man. Salute to you. Hope all is well. Yes, indeed. Shout out, what the hell? D Menace in the building, man, with the what? Or D Nice. I said D Menace. And I ain't seen, where D Menace at, man? Who knows where he at? He MIA, man. That's my partner, man. Shout out to D Nice, man. I appreciate you, my brother. And you already know how we get down with the Raiders Allegiance. Everybody, Say what's up to the homie one time.
My name is D-Nice. My name is D-Nice.
D-Nice in the building, man. Thank you, man. Appreciate you for real, man. We up in here doing the damn thizzle, my nizzle. Like Snoop Dogg would say. Shout out to SoCal Sal in the building, man. What it is. Salute to you, my brother. Hope all is well with you. See John Leon, and he already. Oh, I gotta follow it up, man. He came in with
You
it.
ready for this? We outside. This is my inside voice. Raiders!
And it's just like that.
We got Alec M in the building coming in with the same thing. Watch out, he coming in hot.
You ready for this? We outside. This is my inside voice. Raiders!
And it's just like that.
Yes indeed, man. We got Eric Raiders in the building, man. Salute to you. Salute. Let me see later. Did you see later pick? That's a good question. Would you use a later pick for? But no, that can't happen because he got it overturned. He can go back for another year. The court said against the NCAA that he can go back, so he flipped it. So it looks like he will be playing in college this season. So that's not even gonna be an opportunity. So yeah, man, that's one thing that came out. He was gonna fight that shit because if you got guys coming back to college for their 9th season, why Chambliss can't? Why are you saying he can't? And he ain't even nowhere near 9 years. These guys are making a career out of college football, bruh. Especially with the NIL deals. You know what I mean? So he's going back to school, bruh. So just imagine him in next year's class. See, that's why everybody's saying next year's quarterback class is going to be the one, because there's a lot of people that went back to school that we were assuming were going to come out this year, and they probably would have if they had a hell of a season. You know what I mean? So you got people like your Dante Moore probably going to come out next year. You got Manning, Arch Manning coming out next year possibly. You got Lenore's Sellers possibly coming out. Now you got Chambliss that's going back to school this year, possibly, well, not possibly, most likely. He will be out next year, but if some of these quarterbacks get intimidated because their numbers are not that good this season, they might go back just to try to, you know what I mean, to get out, to try to thin out the class to have a better opportunity of going higher in the draft. I don't know what their philosophy is and what their agent's game plan is, but I know that does happen. So next year, if everybody does come out, that's the draft to be in. If you're looking for a quarterback. But see, here's the other thing. There's not too many teams that don't, right as we know right now, think they don't have their franchise quarterback. I can see if Arizona moves on, they can look for a quarterback. The Rams could look for somebody ready to take over from Matthew Stafford when his time is done. I can see that happening. You got teams like, good Lord, who else out there? I don't know what J.J. McCarthy going to do with Minnesota. Minnesota might be right back at looking for a quarterback, because if you got a quarterback that's better than the one you got in the draft, you better think on that one. Don't make that mistake. You get you one of them franchise quarterbacks that can win you games and get you some championships. You better not overlook that, for real. So yeah, he's supposed to be going back to school, man. So I don't even think that's even an option on the table. Who else we got up in here? Fear Raider in the building, man. Salute to you. Hope all is well. Let me see. Make sure I got everybody. I'm trying to catch up with y'all. We got you. You. Do I got you? Sal Gutierrez. Hey, salute to you, man. Thank you for pulling up. Appreciate you. Hold on, I'm getting close. I just gotta keep moving. Gotta keep my legs moving. You gotta keep your legs moving when you're coming through the hole. We get our quarterback this draft. Fuck. Oh yeah, if Mendoza pans out, man, we're good. You gotta always take your shots at quarterback. I don't care how many times you do it. We see teams going twice in the same draft. We seen New England do it with Drake May. They went and got an old boy that they traded to Dallas. Then now you see Cleveland do it with Shador Sanders and what you call it, from Oregon. Who else we got on here? Do you see us getting a quarterback in the later rounds? No, I don't see us getting a quarterback in the later rounds. I see us getting a veteran in free agency. If Geno Smith is released, also you might even they might even. Why wouldn't you not play with? See, because it's kind of hard. Because AOC they can keep since he's under contract. I think his last year is this year, 4th year. So this could be it for him. But you got him on a cheap deal. Why not? He's a veteran. He got 3 years under his belt. Why not keep him here? See what you got. You know what I mean? In the system. That's the key thing, is in this system. Because if you're drafting Mendoza number 1 overall, I don't see the smarts in having 2 rookie quarterbacks backing up each other. How you gonna learn? Usually you want that old veteran presence. And plus, if Mendoza, we do decide to bench and sit beginning of his career, we're not. Why would you put another rookie out there? Like, it don't make sense. So I don't see us drafting a quarterback unless it's somebody late that you could throw on the practice squad and develop and see what you get out of him. Maybe he won't be something for your franchise, but maybe you can develop him to the point of getting a higher draft pick back and from him by developing him and trading him to another team. You never know. You know what I mean? So there's always ways of handling it. So it's going to be interesting how they work this draft. But what I'm seeing, how I'm seeing the layout of this team and the way our compensation is with money for free agency and draft picks, I think this draft is going to be heavily targeted towards the defensive side of the ball. I truly believe that, because the offense doesn't have a lot of things you need to do. It's pretty much get a number 1 wide receiver, fix the O-line. That's it. You know what I mean? Of course, there's depth pieces. We got them already. You know what I mean? But there's not a lot to do on the offensive side of the ball. Now, the defensive side of the ball is a different story. What your defensive line going to look like? That's not going to be your starting 4 going forward if you go 4-3. We don't have no linebackers. I think we only got a couple of linebackers on contract that's basically special team dudes. The Berg boys. Everybody else, I think, is free agents. So what do we do there? You know what I mean? If you're trying to build your defense, this would be the time to do it. There's a lot of nice defensive tackles. There's a lot of defensive ends. There's some linebackers in this draft that you can go out there and get. I do truly think like somebody like in free agency, you can hit a couple of them key notes too. In free agency, because I know, I say it all the time. People think I put on TikTok about me going out there and with the possibilities with having Clint Kubiak here. Could he go get free agent players from Seattle? Of course, why not? Who doesn't do that? And Seattle is not going to sign everybody that's a free agent. There's going to be big money that's going to be spent on some of these guys as free agents in order for Seattle to keep them. It's going to eat at their salary cap, and you got to, how much is Sam Darnold making at quarterback? That's another thing. We don't have that problem. We're going to have a rookie quarterback on a rookie deal. We're not going to have that problem. So what do? You go out there and maybe you do go get a Rick Woolen, which I 100% bang the table for. He's a man-to-man covered corner. He's coming from that Seattle defense. If you're trying to bring some of those aspects of that defense in Seattle to the Raiders, why not have players that know exactly what they're doing and how to do it? You know what I mean? So I think that Mike McDonald defense is something that's going to be coming over, because Rob Leonard was under it. Matt Robinson that's coming over, it was under it. This is who Clint Kubiak was working with in Seattle. So he can only do what he's seen done. So he's putting the right guys in places as far as trying to make that happen, at least from the defensive side of the ball. And what you would do then is implement some players from that. Maybe you go get Kobe Bryant, the safety, if you don't believe in the safeties you got on the team now. You know what I mean? And of course, on the offensive side of the ball, that's where Kubiak really has his hand on the pulse of free agency. Shaheed is definitely somebody that he traded for him from New Orleans to Seattle. With Kubiak coming from there to Seattle, he did that. So why would not he? You don't have to trade for him this time. He's a free agent, special team returner, very damn good at doing it, and not just that. The new special teams coordinator that we brought in, some people say, oh, he been in college, but when he was doing his pro thing, you know, his special teams have over 30 touchdowns. Let me say it again. The special teams coach. Now I know he looked like he should be going back to the future, but he has over 30 touchdowns as a special teams coordinator on special teams. And to put somebody like Shaheed to come over here and do that and also be a part of the offense as a wide receiver who can teach the Thorntons and the Beshes the whole ins and outs of how this offense works. Why not? Makes sense. And not to mention, if you want to get Genty a running mate, who won the MVP of the Super Bowl? K9. Walker the third. Hey, why not? Pair him up. He was paired up with Chardonnay. Why not pair him up with Genty? That'll be your 1-2 all day. Your 1-2 all day. Genty and Walker. Why not? He knows the offense as well. He can help a young running back like Genty. You know what I mean? Hey, help him with, show him the way. So there's a lot of things that we have to look at and consider, because it's connect the dots. That's all it is when you get a brand new head coach. You're going to connect the dots. As a matter of fact, today we got another connect the dots session with a coach that we just signed from where? Seattle. We took Seattle, another one. Now we don't exactly have a position, a title for him yet, but it's might be a senior offensive advisor role or on the offense somewhere, an offensive coach. And we're gonna talk about that right after we get done with this. But that's a good question though. James Farpo in the building, man. You know what it is, man. Salute to you.
You ready for this? We outside. This is my inside voice. Raiders!
And it's just like that.
Active, boy. Okay, let me see. Hold on, I'm going down. We got Raider Park. I went back too many times, man. Hold on, real quick, y'all. D-Moke's in the building, man. Salute to you. Good to see you, my brother. For real, for real. All right, let's see. Unpopular opinion. I think Mendoza should sit for a bit. I think it benefits for him to learn without pressure. If you look at Sam Darnold, he said that it benefited him when he sat back in the Niners. Yeah, yes, but there's, like they say, there's two ways to skin a cat. You can sit him. You know what I mean? But what if he is built for the moment and he doesn't mind going out there and earning his spot? We did it. Derek Carr was a second-round pick. Guess what? He started day one. He beat out the veteran we had with the Raiders that he went up against, and he beat him out. What if Mendoza beat out the other quarterbacks? You just gonna sit him because he's a rookie, or you gonna sit him because he's not ready? You better sit. If we're gonna sit him for the right reason. Not because he's a rookie, because he's not ready. That should be the only reason why you sit him. But if he does come out the gate and he grasps this offense and just lets it rip and just, you know what I mean? You can't. No, you let him get out there day one. We're not gonna win a Super Bowl this season. Let's keep it a buck. We're not gonna win a Super Bowl. And you see, when you let Derek Carr start in 2014 as a rookie, 2016 was his MVP season that he was one of the candidates to be MVP that year. We had 12 wins before he broke his leg. So sometimes people are built for you know what I mean? We got to see if he's built for the competition. If he's built to take that starting job and keep it. Let's see if he's built that way. I think he might be, because I'm gonna tell you, there's one thing that, like DJ Quick said, there's a thin line between being brilliant and being plumb loco. And I think Mendoza is a brilliant and crazy. You got to be crazy to be brilliant. Come on, the ideas you come up with for inventions, people look at you like, what the fuck you mean? A vehicle that can fly. And then next you know, you got the plane. What you mean a device you could talk to people on that ain't even near you? And then you have the cell phone. People going to look at a genius motherfucker is going to be looked at as being crazy. Einstein was thought to be loonier than a road lizard. But, I mean, that's that thin line. There's a thin line between being brilliant and plumb loco. And I believe that, and he seems like one of them types. Did you know if he wasn't going to get into Indiana, he was going to go to Yale? Yale, an Ivy League school. You can't just get into Ivy League school just because you want to go there. You got to have the credentials to get there. I think Mendoza's a very bright individual. He's kind of quirky, but to be bright, you got to be quirky because you're not out there doing what the rest of the world is doing. You doing what you want to do and don't care what people think. That's one thing I got from Mendoza too. He don't care about. He's comfortable in the skin he's in. He doesn't care, and that's what you want, because that's what that shows me is his reflection on the field would be. He don't care if he just made a mistake. He gonna come back and bust your ass. He don't throw interceptions damn near it seemed like at all. So he takes care of the ball. People want to say the offense he was in Indiana and the defense. And speaking of defense at Indiana, did you know the defense in Indiana is similar to the one that Mike McDonald runs? Yeah. So if you give Mendoza everything he needs to succeed, which any team in their right mind is going to do with any quarterback they have, you don't just throw a quarterback out there and be like, no, you're going to do it my way, damn it. I don't care if you're not mobile. We're going to do draws. We're going to do bootlegs. No, you don't do that shit. You have your quarterback in a situation to be successful by gearing towards his strengths. And I think Clint Kubiak, that's one thing that he can do. And then bringing over the young quarterback coach that is now the offensive, what is he? The offensive coordinator now from Seattle. He worked with Darnold. You seen Darnold wasn't shit. Bruh, Darnold been in the league on different teams, and now he's a Super Bowl champ. You put him in the right system with the right coaching, and this is what happens. And that's what anybody, unless they don't put the effort into being great. Jamarcus Russell, salute to you. You know what I mean? So if you don't put the effort in and to try to be great, and you got coaches around you who want you to be great, that ain't gonna work. But if both of you on the same page, I want to be great, and I want you to groom me and coach me to be great. Now you got something. You got something. I think Mendoza's gonna be all right, to be honest with y'all. I've been seeing breakdowns. I've been watching his film, and I'm like, in the offense, like the offense he was running, I was watching his highlights, and I was like, those. I think Clint Kubiak is gonna make this dude better than he was in Indiana. To be honest with you, that's the scary part, to make him better than he was in Indiana. But his heart, his grit. And like what he said, I'll die for my team. Shit, sign me up. Bring him here. Bring him here. Shit, is he willing to go out there and get rolled out off his shield come on, what team would not respect a quarterback that would fuck that? Instead of a dude crying saying that's my quarterback, the quarterback said that's my team. That's us. I got my team. I'm gonna put them on my back. We're gonna win this motherfucking game. He won't say it like that, but I did. So, you know what I mean? Mendoza seemed like he has that kind of personality. He don't care what you think about him. He's comfortable. And I want that. It don't matter if you send blitzes or hit me in the chin with a helmet like Miami did. I'm going to get right back up and I'm going to bust your ass. And I watched that play when that dude came in and hit him up underneath the chin with their helmet. I was like, that was a dirty play. But the one thing I noticed about Mendoza that really gave me my respect to him, he did not fucking try to complain to the rest. What he did, he went back to the motherfucking line of scrimmage, got his team ready to run the next play. Even though he kept, you know what I mean, seeing the blood, he didn't say, he wasn't complaining to the ref. You're not going to call that? That's a penalty. No, he walked right back to the motherfucking line of scrimmage and was ready to go. Okay, you want to play like that? I got you. I like his resolve. He's one of them. He's a Raider, dude. He's quirky. We had quirky people on the Raiders years ago. Y'all better go look up the history. Motherfuckers coming to training camp on horseback, dressed up like a knight. Go look up that one. You go look up that one. Who was the player that the Raiders that used to come into training camp on a horse dressed like a knight? Y'all think I'm bullshitting? I tell you, you learn your history of your Raiders. The Raiders always had Lyle Alzado sparred with Muhammad Ali. not spar. They had a it wasn't an official boxing, but they was in the ring. Hey, and he was trying to put some hands on Ali until Ali had to let him know, motherfucker, I'm a professional at this shit. But La Zeta was, you know what I mean? He was out to lunch with no sandwich too. Let me see who this was. Who was the former Raider who used to come to training camp on horseback dressed like a knight?
The search results don't mention any specific rider who came to training camp on horseback dressed as a knight. There's no information.
No, I'm telling you.
Rider in those results.
Who was the old Raider that came to training camp on horseback years ago?
Ted Hendricks.
Ted Hendricks.
Linebacker. Famously rode a horse onto the practice field during a Raiders training camp. He borrowed the horse and dismounted at the 50-yard line to start practice, which is seen as
this motherfucker came to practice, training camp practice on horseback, and got off the horse at the 50-yard line to start practicing. Ted Hendricks was that dude, bruh. We had them kind of types. Mendoza seemed like Mendoza would come down the walkway to the field or coming to the game or practice. I can see him coming. I don't know what I ain't gonna dress like Harry Potter or some shit. That's what Mendoza seen to me. He gonna come with that little stick and the little golden snitch. He come down to the training camp dressed like Harry Potter with the hat on there. Or dressed like a Dragon Ball Z character or Demon Slayer, or, you know what I mean? Oh my God, man! But I like dude's character, man. I just stay who you are for real. Let me see, Lunatik. He said need them early morning backwood burner. He said he need them early mornings. I can't do early morning. I ain't trying to do early mornings no more, bruh. I get off work because I already have this shit set up the show, so I go get me some sleep. I get off at 5 in the morning. I make sure I'm in the bed and trying to get sleep by 6, and I'm up at 1, getting right back on here. So 6 hours of sleep is all I be trying to get, bruh. I don't do the 8. I be too hype anyway. Let me see. Raider Paul in the building, man. Salute to you. Who else we got up in here? We gonna get into this shit, man. Let me get into this now. Okay. I think I got just about everybody on here, but for good measure, man, shout out to the nation. This one's for y'all.
Ready for this? We outside. This is my inside voice. Raiders!
And it's just like that.
Yes, sir, and it's just like that. All right, so let's get into it. The Raiders made a couple of signings, coaching staff-wise. One's familiar with the Raiders, was here for about 10 years. Dealt with Max Crosby on the defensive line. And that's Travis Smith. Travis Smith was just recently with Tennessee Titans. While at the Tennessee Titans, he got Jeffrey Simmons to the Pro Bowl as defensive tackle. Before that was with Chicago, helped develop Montez Sweat. Like once again, I said work with Max Crosby, so that might be the common denominator, but he does have a track record, a history of helping develop defensive linemen. So now he's our defensive line coach. We got a guy that's replacing Rob Leonard. Him and Rob Leonard worked together. Back when was they here? What, 2000? Let me get the years right. That was not it. What the paper I had? I be writing down my notes, man, so I don't be forgetting this shit. What the fuck is he at? I just had it. Oh, here it is. With the rate from 2012 to 2021, he worked with the defensive line with us, so his familiarity. Once again, you're connecting somebody like Joe Woods that's been with the Raiders before, but also I think is there to be, Max Crosby, but not just Max Crosby, to try to implement this defense that Rob Leonard is going to install, that Clint Kubiak envisions. Also, here go the big one. Remember we said we're going to play Connect the Dots? Let's play Connect the Dots, shall we? Excuse me. One big signing, a nice veteran, and I'm going to show you this breakdown. Let me give it up. Let me get it up right now. Damn, I gotta move this. Hold on. Bam! Here we go. We signed Rick Dennison from the Seattle Seahawks, another coach that we draft. Now look at the Connect the Dots right here. It's a family thing. You got him with the Broncos from 1982 to 19. Damn, I didn't even put the motherfucking dates on this motherfucker. Hold on. That's what my ass moving to 1990. 1982 to 1990, he played with Gary Kubiak, the father of Clint Kubiak. Then you see with the Broncos in 2000. Damn, I fucked up. 2005. Which one is that one? 1995 to 2009. They coached together with the Broncos. So that's when they first coached together. So they played together with Gary. He played with Gary. He coached with Gary. Then going to the Vikings, that's when he went to Clint Kubiak and coached with Clint Kubiak with the Vikings in 2019 to 2020. Then this past season, being with Clint Kubiak again in Seattle. So that's a family affair right there. Not only has he played with Gary, he also coached with Gary and then moved on to coach with Clint a couple of times and winning a Super Bowl with Clint Kubiak. So this was a very statured guy in the NFL community. We're expecting him to come in a senior offensive advisory role or maybe even an offensive coach. Don't know what it is exactly yet. There's other positions that still hasn't been filled yet. Running back coach, I think a wide receiver coach. We're still gonna fill that out as well. But you're seeing the roster come along, and I know Seattle's sitting up there looking like a boneyard because we snatching anybody that ain't locked down in the locker room. Hey, Clint Kubiak is going to go get them, especially on the offensive side of the ball. So very interesting to see this unfold. Got a well-needed wealth of knowledge to help Clint in his first year as a head coach, not with just Dennison, but also bringing in McCoy, who also played under Gary Kubiak with Denver in 95 when Gary Kubiak was the offensive coordinator and the quarterback coach. Mike McCoy was a quarterback on the practice squad with Denver at the same time. So I wouldn't be surprised if it was Gary that tell him, you know what, you got a bright future in being a coach if he ever decided to go that route, because that's eventually what happened. His quarterback career, Mike McCoy that is, did not pan out to be, above average. But coaching, he's been around, like he said, former with the Chargers and made stops around the NFL along the way. But for him to get back with Clint, who once was under his father, this is how things work with connecting the dots. Of course, this makes sense. It's going to make coaching easier. And if he has any questions, you got two well-informed and knowledgeable men on the offensive side of the ball that can come help you and give you information on how to handle certain situations as a first-time head coach. So I look forward to that, man, for real. Now, what I also want to talk about, we talked about it shortly. Mike Evans, wide receiver, Tampa Bay. Career full of 1,000-yard seasons. Until last season when injury kept him to 8 games, broke his collarbone, had a hamstring injury, only had 300-some yards receiving, but that was limited edition. Would you, Raider Nation, sign Mike Evans in free agency to make him your number one wide receiver for incoming Mendoza? If Mendoza is selected to start, if he wins the starting job at quarterback, would you have I say yes. Have a wide receiver and he's only 32 years old, so don't just think that this is a Jerry Rice 40-year-old receiver, even though Jerry Rice late in his career was phenomenal for the Raiders, him and Tim Brown, so I can't even knock that. But at 32 years of age, coming off an injury that has nothing to do with ACL, MCLs, Achilles, meniscus, ICLs, none of that. It was just a collarbone. So I'd rather take a bone injury than a ligament injury. You know what I mean? I would take Mike Evans all day long, because then that way, not just that, but he can help mentor the Thorntons and the Beshes and even Trey Tucker. You know what I mean? That doesn't have to stop you from not getting a receiver. Maybe the Raiders do plan on going into the draft and getting Cooper from Indiana to come in and give him some consistency. But I think Mendoza I don't think he needs that, because you got to remember, even with Cooper and them, Mendoza was only at Indiana for 1 year when he came from Cal. He only had 1 year to work with these guys, and they look like they've been working with each other for years. So I don't think Mendoza has that issue with I have to be with somebody for a few years or be with somebody I've played with already and keep that continuity. I think Hughes is going to develop continuity with the receivers we got. It's just because that's what he did at Indiana. It wasn't nothing, you know what I mean? It wasn't nothing out of the ordinary for him to get out there on the field and make connections with these wide receivers that he never even knew of before he touched the field at Indiana. So, but to have somebody like Evans to help with our wide receivers that only got 1 year in, wasn't too great. Geno wasn't the best, you know what I mean, quarterback out there doing his thing. He was giving the ball more times to the other team than our own receivers. So, but Mendoza doesn't turn the ball over like that. If you go look at his history stats in college, he's not a turnover machine. When we're talking about Geno Smith that led the league in turnovers. But I think a Mike Evans will be a great addition. I don't think it would cost a whole lot because he's at the near end of his career. Like they said, he had to make the decision if he decided that if he wanted to come back this year or not. And he made it clear that he's coming back and he's going to entertain free agency. We got the money. I think if you want a number one wide receiver right off bat, he is a number one receiver hands down. You can't tell me otherwise. And he's not too long in the 230. I wish I was 32 years of age. Shit. Even though I'm fine at where I'm at, but man, give me them 20 years back. You feel me? Oh man, hey, I think Geno was worse than Cheeks. I think he was the butt star kiss or starfish. What the starfish look like? That nigga starfish, man. He was the asshole because he was an asshole too, flipping off fans and shit. And that's why I get paid the big money. And now we look at it like that's why you should lose the big money. So I don't think Geno's gonna be here too much longer. Because teams are starting to release. Hey, here's another name out there, and I don't know what y'all think about this one. Tyreek Hill is released by Miami. Tyreek Hill, would y'all entertain that? I don't know what he has left in the tank, but Tyreek Hill, to keep him from going back to Kansas City, I'm telling you, with Kansas City having a down year, now they got a high draft pick, and now there's free agency. In free agency, they might reunite with Tyreek Hill. Possibility. But we'll see, though. We'll see what happens. You said Mike Evans, Seth Roberts. D-Mokes, if you don't stop that, Seth Roberts never had a whole career of 1,000 yards. Every year, Mike Evans had 1,000 yards receiving. Every year. 11 straight years. 11. Not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 11. Not that, you feel me? 11. For real. Oh my goodness. But you gotta look into it, bro. Especially to help a young quarterback. Like we do that with Derek Carr his rookie year. Because we brought in what's the name from we tried to do it with from Green Bay. Damn, what's the name of the wide receiver? Jones? No, what was the wide receiver? We brought 2 wide receivers from Green Bay to try to help Derek Carr out. I can't, man, I'm drunk. Let me hold on. See, now I gotta search. Who were the wide receivers that the Raiders brought in for Derek Carr's senior year? I mean, rookie year with the Raiders. I hope they got this shit right.
For Derek Carr's rookie season with the Raiders in 2014,
James Jones.
The team brought in James Jones, along with Andre Holmes, Denarius Moore, Rod Streeter, and Kendall Tompkins to support the new quarterback.
James Jones, that's who I'm thinking of. So they brought a veteran wide receiver in to help development with Derek Carr. Why we can't do the same thing with Mendoza? I think Mike Evans will be a hell of an addition. I'm just saying to help him come along, and you never know what you might get out of that, bruh. I'm telling you. If Mendoza is anything that I expect him, he could be. But he shows us right off bat that under Clint Kubiak that, hey, bro, look, give it to me. I got you. And you add like a Mike Evans, and you got Genty, and say for instance you add Shaheed, and fucking you got Genty and Bowers and Mike Evans. Are you fucking serious? In a 12 personnel, and you got Mike Mayer and Bowers with Mike Evans as your, oh my god. And Mendoza can get him the ball. Them back corner phase is gonna look crazy. I said back corner, back shoulder. Jordy Nelson was the other one. Yes, I told you there was two of them. So Jordy, yeah, I remember they brought Jordy Nelson. And not just that, what was the other one they brought? Well, it wasn't in his rookie year though. But yeah, man, I'm telling you, it'll serve a purpose. You have a damn good wide receiver that can groom the young wide receivers. He can help the quarterback, and he helps the fact that we need a number one wide receiver. Bam, you got him. And as sure as you get is handed wise is him. But it'd be very interesting, man, to see how this shit unfold, man. I'm not gonna hold y'all too long, man. I'm gonna get up off here, but I appreciate y'all, man. If this is your first time here, please do me a solid. Subscribe to the channel, hit that like. If you want to leave a comment, please do so. And hit that notification bell too as well, so you can be notified of all the content I release, man. So with that being said, I appreciate y'all. Let me make sure I see people coming in. Benny in the building, man. Salute. Crabtree. Yep, Crabtree with old punk ass that quit on us last season. We brought him back. Amari Cooper. You feel me? And when that matter of fact, Carr had that was 2000, was it 2016 where Crabtree and Cooper had 1,000 yards each? I think it was. Yep. There go Peaches in the house. Hit that like button, like she said. Hit that like button. If y'all don't hit that like button, she gonna come hit me. I'm gonna hit her right back from behind. Now let me quit. Let's go. She hit the Raiders, man. We about to get up out of here, but here one time for the one time.
You ready for this? We outside. This is my inside voice. Raiders!
And it's just like that.
Raider Syndicate in the building, man. Salute to you. Hope all is well. Jared Cook. That man. See that? So shit, long as we have somebody that can help this young man develop, and we finally got a quarterback that can see over the offensive line, y'all. 6'5". You know what, 230? He's a big boy. He's a big boy, man. But I got good instincts of thinking things are gonna work out because you're putting the right people in the right place with the right individual. It takes more than just having the right people. You got to have the right people with the right people as well. So with that being said, man, you guys enjoy your Tuesday. I will see you guys tomorrow. Same Raider time, same Raider channel, man. It's the Lunatic Raider Show right here on Raiders Allegiance, which is a Paper Hound Entertainment production. Yes, indeed, man. We are legitly businessified over on this side. You feel me? So y'all enjoy your Tuesday. See y'all tomorrow. Hey, make it back home to your loved ones, man. And remember, like I always say about this time, what do I say? I need to bring Raider Stan back. He been tripping. I know, you punk ass light skin son of a bitch. Oh, it's on. Say that shit again. Son of a bitch. Hey, I'm out this B-I-H. Go Raiders.
Yeah. It's more than football, this family. This legacy. Raiders Allegiance. A Paper Hound Entertainment production.